Woo! So right now I'm playing Final Fantasy X, the HD remaster. What the fuck? Well, yeah, it was loading, but then it didn't. So, uh, um, I played this game back in like what was it? 2002, 2003. I think it was 2003 when I played it. I liked it. What the fuck? It's in some description I don't understand. This shit is tripping, man. What the heck? This is fucking playing this game last week. So if we get to play. So the Final Fantasy VII remake is coming out, I think, in March. So hopefully by that time I acquire a PS4. Because like I said, I promised PS3 I was gonna play it. Because by the time I got a hold to I just started playing the PS3. The yes, PS4 was about to come out. I think PS4 came out like I want to say like 2012, 2013, something like that. And I don't think I got a PS3 until like 2011. Cause I thought it was like remarkably fast how that transition happened, but I had spent a lot of time on the like when the PS3 and the PS, like everybody was copying the PS3 and everybody was copying the Xbox 360s. I was still playing PS2 and still on Xbox. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying. I was just like, I just didn't see the difference. Me personally, like all the games that I could play on PS3 and Xbox 360, I could play on PS2 or Xbox. Probably play like a later edition, like like everybody was playing like Soul Calibur 4. I was still playing Soul Calibur 3, and Soul Calibur 3 was still going hard in paint. Like it was still going hard, so it was just like I didn't really see it. And then somebody ended up giving me a okay, now I gotta get back to my groove because these monsters are extremely strong. Somebody ended up giving me a Xbox 360. So that's when I kind of saw what everybody else saw out of it. Like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty legit, And I ended up falling in love with it, you know, and from there, you know what I'm saying, pretty much all of the games that I can play on PS3. Pretty much any game that I wanted to play, I can get it on PS3. Like, I think back in those days, it was like certain games you just couldn't get, and like I didn't really play them. Like, what Final Fantasy was lit back then? I think that 13 was all they really had. It was like Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 14. I remember that came out towards the end season of PS3, and I think it came out for the Xbox too. So like, I really didn't need my PS3. Like, I had got one eventually. Just kind of was working at that time, saved my money up, and got a PS3 because Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. I saw the commercial. I was like, oh snap! You know, I was a huge supporter of Dragon Ball Z games back in the day. You know, and that's just like. Usually if a Dragon Ball Z game came out, I was getting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did that for years. And it was exclusively on PS3 though. So it was like, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? So I ended up getting PS3. Got the Ultimate Tenkaichi. I think I got it for like $30 by the time I got to it. And it was still it was a lot of money, but it was worth it. It was better than paying like $50 or $60. But fight 14 feet and take this bitch. And so I was playing Tenkaichi, Ultimate Tenkaichi. Really couldn't get into it because I was just like really mesmerized with Skyrim back then. I had Skyrim for the Xbox 360, and by that time I got like the Xbox Mega Elite. Like, I was just, you know, so it was like I was on the Xbox. I was playing Xbox, and so the PlayStation just was sitting there. Had a PlayStation 3, just kind of sat there. And I couldn't find any use for it. I had this game, Catherine, which is kind of like a logic game. I played that, liked it a lot. And I used to go online, go on PlayStation, and you can go online and like, you know, certain games. What I liked about the PlayStation 3 back in the day was like you didn't have to pay for online membership to like go on and online and battle and stuff like that. So, you know, oh, they told me this dude was the truth. Let's see. Yeah, I was looking on the walkthrough and they were like, man, you better run from this dude. Let's see. But I saw the potential of PS3, but like I said, I was just too distracted with how good like Xbox 360 was at that time. Like to me, it was just it was lit. I mean, it was the truth. You know what I'm saying? It was like there wasn't any game you couldn't play. Like it was like, what was the point of getting PS3? You know, and then play Ultimate Team. I just couldn't really get into it, but you know, I kind of saved the games. Ended up like getting rid of the system for some extra cash because it was just sitting there. And I was like, I made a promise. I was like, man, I'm gonna get a PS3 and I'm gonna play it, you know, because I saw how cool it was. When I would go to people's houses and stuff, they would have PS3. Like not too many people had Xbox 360. You know, so I saw how cool it was. And that was one of the reasons why, you know, I didn't really play with it that much either, is because, you know, like everybody had PS3. So it was like, if I wanted to play PS3, I had plenty of friends who had it. Yeah. And then once I started working again, I ended up getting PS3, and just been playing it ever since. And ever since that, you know, I just kind of I ended up losing my Xbox. So, and by that time, you know, I was like going through a growth spur. Like I was just kind of trying to figure out, you know, what am I about to do? Because it just got to that point in my life. I was just like, I don't know what I'm about to do right now. And ended up figuring out, well, I don't have time to play video games. You know, I just didn't have time because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So it was just like, okay, I'm about to get rid of this video game, figure out what I'm about to do. So I ended up getting a pretty decent job and working, and then like once I started working, kind of got myself back balanced, and I was like, oh snap, I think that's what they was talking about. Oh, it's a good thing I fucking survived. Oh, go Chris. Oh my gosh, that's what they were talking about. Dude, I survived. I was not expecting that. So next time I'm gonna run from that guy. I'm just not fighting anymore because I see what they're talking about now. But yeah, just started working, and then it was kind of like it felt like I was missing something. So I kind of like I was thinking about getting a PS4, but it was just like I said, you know, I thought to myself, I was like, dude, I didn't even play PS3. Like, what's the point in doing this if I ain't even play PS3 yet? So I was just like, got the PS3, and what made me fall in love with it was the games, all the games I wanted to play. Like you know, to some people who played them might have not been that good, cool, but to me it was epic how all the games I wanted to play back in the day were insanely cheap. So it was like, and then I had a pretty decent job, so it was just like, when you go to the store and spend about $120, then you can walk out of there with like 20 games. You know, like you know what I'm saying? It's unheard of. So ended up sticking with the PS3. That was like in 2015. Started playing PS3. And just been playing ever since, man. And I've been by people's houses, and you know they played PS4 and stuff like that, but I didn't see what I was missing out on, except for like the graphics. I was like, yeah, these graphics are pretty epic, but it's just like, other than that, you know, I'm getting pretty much the same experience, you know, without the graphics, if that makes sense. So it's just kind of like, I didn't see myself spending that kind of money on just graphics. You know what I mean? I was just like, which is one of the reasons why I didn't get to like PC gaming, because it was, you know, it was just like an insane amount of money just for some graphics. You know, I was just like, when I get the same game experience though, you know what I mean? Like, it's no lag. I mean, you gotta take care of the disc, but other than that, it's pretty much the same experience for way cheaper.
Please help us.
Like, I can get a PS3. Whoa. For about $100, right? Versus you're gonna get and it's, you know, most of the PS3s I've come across were still in brand new condition. You know, you can tell they've been used, but they're still in pretty good condition. Whereas I can get a system for $400 or $300. That's pretty much the cheapest you're gonna get. It's like $400 to $300. You might get one for $200, but you know, I'm just guessing. Then if I want to do PC gaming, I'm gonna spend about $900, and that's lowballing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I talked to my friends that did it, and they're like, you know. And then I've been to a couple of stores, and they was like, yeah, you can get the cheap PC gaming, but for like $400 or $500, but it's comparable to like a PS3. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have these amazing graphics, but it's still gonna have like that lag. Whereas, you know, you're gonna spend about $900 to like $5,000. Oh my gosh, I gotta fight 10 more things. Just for some graphics, like, and the graphics, like I said, you know, they're legit. I'll give you with that, but it's not worth that kind of money to me. Like, for $3,000, do you know how many PS3s I can get? Like, I could literally start a business selling PS3s. Check out, man. You're crazy. I would literally, like for $3,000, I would literally buy out somebody who's selling PS3. Like, they would run out of PS3, and I would still have like a large amount of money left. So I just didn't see the logic in it. I just did not see the logic in it. So from that point, I just kind of like stuck with PS3. But, you know, I'm a huge supporter of Final Fantasy VII. Like, that's just always been one of like the landmark. Final Fantasy VII got me started in the RPG world. Like, I would have not even been like playing RPGs if it wasn't for Final Fantasy VII. Like, that was the game that started me. Like, okay, I'm about to read this dialogue. You know, I'm about to really sit here and think of a name for my character. Like, I'm about to summon something. Like, you know, summons. Who does summon? I just attack until the thing goes away. If it don't go away, reset the game, do it all over again until it goes away. But and I'm watching the trailers, and it looks like one of the best games I've ever seen. Like, how they redid it. I seen the movie. That was like one of the greatest experiences of my teenage life was to be able to watch that. Like I was like, wow. And now, you know, they're making a remake, and I've been hearing about this remake since I was a teenager. So, to the point I didn't even think it was real. I thought it was an urban legend. It was like they're gonna remake Final Fantasy VII, and I think they remade. They did something with Vincent, the Dirge of Cerberus. Played a little bit of that. I just really couldn't get into it because it wasn't RPG, like it wasn't the RPG battle system I was used to. I'm like, I guarantee if I play it now, I probably like it, but it was more of an adult game. You gotta understand, like when I first started playing Final Fantasy VII, I was a kid, but you know what I'm saying? It was like for adults. So by the time the Dirge of Cerberus came out, you know, it was pretty much aimed towards that audience. It was like the people who were adults when it came out. But like now that I'm adult, like I'm just like, I'm all for supporting this. You know what I'm saying? I just got caught the PS4, so like all of my gaming thus far has been based around getting Final Fantasy VII a remake. Like I'm like, you know, I went out, I was like, okay, all the games that I wanted to play on PS3, I gotta go head on and beat them, and I've been knocking them back. I think I got like 3 more games I gotta beat, and before I'm just like, okay, I've done it. With this being one of them, so I played that. I'm playing that Resident Evil 6. I beat chapter. I beat one of the chapters. I think I got like 3 left. I beat one of the storylines. I got 3 storylines left. Cause there's 5 chapters of each storyline. I just completed 1. That took me a couple months, but I wasn't playing as much. But this time I'm gonna start like kind of binging, just get it out the way, and then from there, I should be ready for that Final Fantasy VII. Cause it just looks insane. I'm just like I'm trying my best to not look at it as much because I want to fully involve myself into the game. I don't want to be like, oh, I saw this on the trailer, or you know, I want to fully just be like, this is surprising me. Every aspect of it is surprising me. So I'm just being patient right now. I'm just being patient. And I'm not tripping if I don't get it right away, because I also love to save. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when this game first came out, it was like $50, but I got it for $5. So, and I'm having pretty much the same experience with it. I'm like, this game is still amazing. And then like, you know, I looked at the comparison. I was like, whoa, you know, you can't even tell, but you can. Like this game looks like on par PS3 RPG game. It's not better. So the road to PS4 is coming soon. Don't know exactly when. Cause I just don't see the purpose in it, and then I have to pay for live. Like I have to pay for PSN Network. So that right there is kind of like, you know, that's the number one thing that got me like, oh man, every year I gotta pay, which isn't much, but it's just a simple fact of like, you already gotta pay for Wi-Fi internet connection. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, if I want to get some download content, because I really love this game, and you know what I mean. I want to get an extra experience out this game. You know, I gotta pay for that, and it's just like I gotta pay for all these things, but I'm not getting much back. Like if I pay $20 for some download content, I want a shirt. Like I'm just saying, it's like you got my address, you got my billing address, send me a shirt. Like you know what I'm saying? I just paid you a lot of money. You know what I mean? I just paid you a lot of money. I just keep it real. I think like Wi-Fi is like what, like $50 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like some more, some less, but like you know, if I pay a third of a Wi-Fi bill, I should be able to get a shirt, something, wristband, something to prove to everybody when I go out into the world, I'm making this money, that I got PSN. Like I got PSN because they sent me a shirt. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I'm really involved in this. That's the one reason why I don't. I just like I'm really supporting like an epic PS1 game. Got this epic PS1 game. I had to pay $10. I'm like, okay, this game, I'm getting this game digitally downloaded. It's not even like I'm getting the hard case. Like, I mean, it's worth $10, but I'm just like, dude, why I gotta pay $10 for shit? Like, I should be able to get this game for like $1, if not less. You know what I'm saying? Because it's old. It's not, you know. But that's just the way it is. Because it's like, I know now, like, I really want to get me a 64 and a GameCube. But, like, together, I'd be spending like $200 just to get both of them with no games. And probably like one controller apiece. So it's just like. Like the GameCube should be about $10. I'm just kidding. It should be about $10. But people try to get over on you, man, because they know you really loved it. Like, you know, people use the love as like a mechanism to get paid $20, $30 extra dollars. Like, what you gonna do with that anyway? Uh oh, we getting out of here, buddy. Let's get a couple wax on.